What's up guys, thank you for tuning into my channel again today. I thought I would do kind of a Q&A. I had some questions asked, so I'm gonna answer them. It's just a little bit of a get to know me again. I'm sitting on the floor because it's comfy and warm in the sun. Okay, get a start now. So the question was, who had the biggest impact on you while you were growing up? The biggest impacts on me while I was growing up was definitely my mom and my dad. I went through a very hard kind of phase in school with being bullied, and I was very introverted and I was overweight and it was just horrible. And my mom and dad just showed me always that I got to keep on keeping on, and I've just got to be strong, and that's always sat with me in the back of my mind. And my dad's always told me, just be who you are, and my mom always said to me, be strong. So that's just how I've now grown up that way, and I've also just learned to be that person. And those two people are the biggest impacts on my life. Always have been, always shall be. Okay, let's see. What is your biggest goal? My biggest goal eventually, so as you guys know, I've started my TazzyD fitness. It used to be Red Lip Fitness, but I've changed it to being more personal for me. So my biggest goal is to obviously help as many girls as I can, get girls together, being friends, true friendships, supporting one another. That's kind of what I want. But then growing into that, I also want to eventually have my own gym that I feel is a comfortable place for all girls to be, and you get to lift hard and sweat and, you know, just love it. Love everything about fitness and about going hard and all of that stuff. And then I also want to have an affordable workout gear line. I feel like it's so ridiculous nowadays, the prices of workout clothes, and good quality stuff too. I know I don't like certain pants that are always, you know, you're pulling them up all the time, or they're falling down, or they sit and they make like a bubble on your side, and it's just like, I hate it. But then for the pants that don't do that, you're paying nearly $1,000. And guys, let's be serious in this time, you know, in this age, what do you say, in life right now, stuff is so expensive, and we can't you just can't afford it. So my big goal is to make pants, leggings, shorts, everything that accentuate a woman's figure but also hold. Don't like fall down, aren't see-through when you squat, all that stuff. Like, I know what girls want and I know what they like, and I also know the price on it. No one wants to spend that amount of money. I mean, you're only going to have one pair of pants for a whole month that you're going to wear, and it's ridiculous. So that's my biggest goal. So it will be helping as many girls as I can, forming like a little community, my gym, my workout line. That's it. And with that, let's see. What was your favorite TV show while you were growing up? You guys are gonna laugh. I used to love Rugrats and the Wild Thornberries. These animations were like life. Like, I loved Wild Thornberries because the girl was kind of like me in a sense. Like, she was a little bit awkward, but she loved animals and I could speak to her and she understood, and I just loved that. So it was one of my favorites, and Rugrats, loved. I do have a nickname. My uncle actually, oh sorry, the question is, have you ever had a nickname, and what was the story behind it? So I had a nickname. My uncle used to call me Tasmanian Devil, and that's obviously where people started to call me Taz and Tazzy. So Tasmanian Devil from my uncle, and my great-grandparents used to call me Ladybird. So I actually have two nicknames, but yeah, not really a story behind them, just my gran always used to love Ladybird, so she called me that, and my uncle thought I was a bit crazy, so he called me Tasmanian Devil and shy. Okay. Do you now, or have you ever had any pets, and if so, what are their best traits? Okay. I've had many pets my whole life. I love animals. My first ever like proper dog that was like mine, his name was Beano, and he was supposed to be a little small poodle, and he grew like long legs, but he was awesome. I used to do everything with him. He used to jump walls. Like, this dog could jump an insane height. And then I used to build like jumps for him in the garden because I used to do horse riding, and he would jump over them, and it was super cute. But I loved him, and when he passed away, that was really horrible. He actually drowned. He fell in the pool, and he was super old, which is so sad. But he was my favorite dog, and he was the best. And then after that, I had a spaniel named Jess. He was also so super cute. He used to always steal your socks and then hide them in the garden. The garden boy would dig it up, and then you would find socks like everywhere. It was nuts. And then I got my cat Tammy, who we got from an orphanage, cat orphanage. And when we went to go and choose a cat, she ran to my feet, like in between my feet. It was the cutest thing ever. So sad because she passed away recently. Well, not recently, like a few months ago, but it was very sad. I loved it to death. She was the most loving cat. You could do anything with her, like could hold her funny, or you know, do anything. She just loved everyone. She loved the dogs, and it was the most amazing. She was the best cat in the world. Like, she was my cat. So it was really sad, like, because she ran to my legs when I was when I went to go and pick her up, well, pick a cat from the orphanage, and she just ran between my legs, and we took her. So it was very sad. May she rest in peace, my little angel. Then after that, I got Coco, my lovely, beautiful sausage dog. My mom and dad got her for me when my great-grandfather passed away, who was also so influential in my life, actually. Loved my grandfather. And they bought me Coco, and she was just the cutest thing when I got her. She was in a little wicker basket, and she had a little bow on, and she was tiny. She was like so big, and she's just been amazing. We've taken her on holidays with us, and she's old now, but she's still going strong. So that's my one baby, Coco. And now I've got two other sausage dogs, Elvis and Marilyn. Elvis Presley, Marilyn Monroe, Coco Chanel. Hey. Yeah, so I've got those two. They are naughty little shits, but the cutest thing, Elvis he's so big for a sausage dog. He, like, I don't know, he just grew. But he's so cute. But they still like, and Marilyn is really small, but their personalities are just amazing. Elvis is so friendly, and he loves everything. And he used to love Tammy, my cat that passed away. He loved her to bits. And he's just loving, and he's so funny, and he does the silliest things. He's like goofy. Whereas Marilyn is so clever. She's like a little human. She understands when you're speaking to her. She's so clever, and she teases Elvis all the time. She hides away from him, and he can never find her, and she like outsmarts him all the time. It's the funniest thing. But they are, yeah, just amazing. I love them to bits. So those are my animal babies. And I've got a cat that was actually my brother's cat. Her name is actually Sassy, but we call her Barbarella or Barb. I don't know why, but it's just the names. And she's also really cute. She's more standoffish, but then she has moments of like she's loving. But yeah, I love all my animals. Always been a big thing in my life. Let's see, who is your celebrity crush? My celebrity crush, actually, it's so strange. I like Hugh Grant. I have a thing for the accent. He's just always been like the guy in the suit with the accent. Yeah, he's my crush. Let's see. What would you do if you won $1 million? I'm guessing they're meaning rands, because I'm not from anywhere where I spend dollars. I would give back. I have such a big heart for people and for the time we live in and how tough it is. I would definitely give back to somebody, to a family that possibly needs help, or you know, that kind of thing. I would also give back to my parents for all their love and support. And then I would build my gym and my clothing line. What else is interesting? This is a good one. We'll end on this one, guys. If you could give your younger self one piece of advice, what would it be? If I could give my younger self the biggest piece of advice, it would be to screw what everyone else thought. Just do you. I would literally tell her to wake up, who cares, ditch those people, like whatever, don't care what people think. Because at the end of the day, then you are just living your life in fear of what could be and how you could be, and you're gonna live a life of never like fulfilling how you should be or who you are. So I would definitely say to myself, you know, yes, people bullied me, but they bullied me because number one, they were jealous, either that, number two, they had shit going on in their own lives, and number three, they were just a-holes. So I would have just been like, you know what, screw it, I'm gonna do me, I'm fabulous, I'm happy, I'm confident, and I would have just rocked it, you know. I would have just been like, whatever guys, haters gon' hate, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's just a little Q&A that I thought I would do with you guys so you can get a little bit more insight of who I am. I will definitely be doing more of these, and if you guys have any more questions, please comment below or comment on my Instagram. You can DM me or Facebook or email me. Much love, guys.